All right, in this video, we're going to just essentially work backwards from what we did in the last video. So this time we're going to start with standard or vertex form, the a times x minus h in parentheses squared plus k, and we're going to convert it to general form, the ax squared plus bx plus c. So in order to do that, it's actually, there's no new information really. You're just going to do the math and remember your order of operations. So we're going to start by squaring what's in the parentheses. So we'll just multiply by itself. Then we'll multiply by whatever a is. And then after that, we'll just add whatever the value of k is. So again, your order of operations say first you got to square what's in parentheses, then distribute the value of a. So don't multiply through by whatever a is first and then square. Make sure you square and then do the multiplying. So example 3a, we're going to convert y equals x plus 2 in parentheses squared minus 3 to general form. So we'll start with our expression. When we multiply x plus 2 times itself, or when we square the expression x plus 2, we get x squared plus 2x plus 2x plus 4. And then x squared plus 2x plus 2x plus 4 simplifies to x squared plus 4x plus 4. So this x plus 2 in parentheses squared, when we actually square it, we get x squared plus 4x plus 4. So remember, you can't distribute an exponent to each of these terms so it's not x squared plus 4, but just multiply it out so you get the answer right, and you get x squared plus 4x plus 4, and then we still have this minus 3 we have to bring down. So now combining like terms, 4 minus 3 is 1, and our final answer is y equals x squared plus 4x plus 1. Now we can check to make sure we're right, because if we start with this, x squared plus 4x plus 1, and then using the techniques from the last video, write it in standard form, we should get x plus 2 in parentheses squared minus 3. So we can do that as well. Also, if we graph x squared plus 4x plus 1 and we graph x plus 2 in parentheses squared minus 3, if they're the exact same graph, then we know we've gotten it right. So, all right, example B, convert y equals negative in parentheses x minus 7 squared and then plus 10. Convert that to general form. So here, again, we need to make sure we square the x minus 7 before we distribute this negative. So exponents before multiplication in your order of operations. When we square x minus 7, what we end up with is x squared minus 14x plus 49. So we still have this negative we got to distribute, and we still have the plus 10 at the end. So distributing our negative through to each of these three terms, they're just going to make them opposites of what they are. We get negative x squared plus 14x minus 49, and then we still have the plus 10. So now, combining our negative 49 and 10, we get negative x squared plus 14x minus 39 as our final answer. And again, if we want to check to make sure that's right, we can either graph the original problem and graph our answer and see if they're the exact same graph, or we can go from this general form using the techniques in the last example to make sure it comes out to equal this standard or vertex form. So we have a couple options to check to make sure we got our answer right. All right, so that about does it for this video. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.